Alright. So about making you wait those 3 minutes. Apparently every single plane and helicopter that existed decided, we're gonna fly over your apartment right now. It'll be hilarious. The weird thing about that, it was not hilarious. I know, weird. But more importantly, we are back with more Kirby Air Riders. Today, for those that did not watch the last couple videos, and I'm probably going to work on trying to archive all the Air Rider stuff tonight, which today is the 24th of November, 2025, but we are almost done here. We have got one more challenge to do, which is defeat 5 riders during a survival challenge, which is in the story mode slash road trip. And I am going to go with a Reddit post I saw, and we're going to hope that it is correct. I believe we need to do New Game Plus. Yeah, we'll transfer the money, that'll give us a slight little boost. So what we are doing here is we are heading to Zone 3 and going through the jungle, which it looks like maybe we didn't do that. I don't know for sure. Let me double check while I can see the map here. Because I want to make sure I go the right way. Okay, so yeah, we have not been to Glow Tree Garden. On stage 3, there are 4 options. It is the top one, which we have not done yet. So that's the one that we're heading for. And I will shout out that person on Reddit if their info is correct. But their info's got to be correct. So we'll see how it goes. That's the only one we have to play to. I'm just going to do casual. There's no reason to do higher difficulty challenges. I might bump it up to normal later, but for right now, there's not really a reason to do that, so I'm just not going to do that. Switch back to my baby.
Shadow Star.
And we'll take off. They said they didn't have too much issue with it. Obviously, I'm going to stick with Shadow Star since it's an offense-based star. If offense, defense, or health comes up, I will, of course, be choosing those. We're just going to kind of see how it goes. I think defense is probably the least important of those 3. If I need to play very offensively, then I'll just play very offensively. Easy enough. Oh, now there's geese outside. Alright.
3, 2, 1, start!
Sure I crashed into there, but okay. Speed up as best I can here. This right here, which apparently its name is Dale. I don't know why it's named Dale, but okay. That's according to the Reddit post anyway. Is the specific enemy we're looking for in order to get to that glow garden arrow, which makes sense. It's a glowing enemy. So we're gonna hope that that is the correct answer here. I'll lower the volume on mine a little bit. As a side note, I will take a very short break in about 2-3 minutes here, just long enough to pull my dinner out of the oven. I woke up much later than I usually do, about 3 hours later than I usually do. Didn't cause me to miss anything, like, you know, nothing important was missed, but it does mean I need to eat before I head to work. Then I'll have tomorrow night off, which will be nice, so I'll be able to probably do more of this. I might need to do some other work, too. We'll see how it goes. I might be able to get that done tonight, but again, that is entirely dependent on if the people are going to decide to leave me alone or not. Probably while I'm out on Wednesday, theoretically, I should probably go pick up a gift for the, thing we've got for our overnight Christmas party thing, which is hilarious because I've worked there for 5.5 years. It'll be my 6th year in about like April or May, and they misspelled my name on it. Yeah, I know. And yes, I was the only one. And yes, of the 7 people there, I've been there the 3rd longest, so they should know my name by this point. I know. Nothing like feeling, you know, like you're respected and appreciated for all the work you do.
Three, two, one, go!
I should just not bring anything. Be like, sorry, man, I didn't see my name on the list anywhere. Oh, there's my alarm going off for my food, but I can finish this challenge. Is there a look behind button by any chance? Oh, you just have to rotate it like this? Okay. You can't even see him at this point. Well, let's grab a coffee ability. I'm gonna predict fire. Nope. Away it goes. Looks like it seemingly went forever there. Be kind of cool if it did. Offense. And then very quickly, like I said, I will pull my dinner out from the oven. I'll spare you the pain of eating it, or if I don't, then I'll at least be very quiet about it. It's not a very loud, crunchy food. But yes, I'll be back in about 1 minute. Yeah, I'll give it that a little bit more time. Basically, just kick it down to warm, let it heat for a tiny bit longer, and it should be fine. Sorry, Wingstar, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pass on you today. Best bet here is... Well, no, because we can't do target flight. We already proved that early on it's borderline impossible.
3, 2, 1, start!
Apparently one of them was stuck behind there or something. Nerd approaching. Hi, Gooey. Wow, he's very upset in that picture. Usually he looks like this. He's all happy, but he was very, very sad looking. Maybe that was supposed to be him looking like evil or villainous, but he just kind of looked sad.
3, 2, 1, start!
Going as fast as we can. It's not very fast.
Finish!
Yeah, I might move the, I might bump up the actual challenge we're trying to do here to, might bump it up to normal when we get to the challenge, but since we're just trying to get that last thing, I think we'll be good. More offense, please. How's it going, Pixels? We're doing good. We're playing on the the lowest difficulty right now because we've got one challenge left on the challenge board, and at this point, we're just trying to get back to that challenge. So we're heading off to World 3 to pick that up, and then from there, I'll probably do some more City Trial, focus on that for a little while. Might switch to the racing, though. We haven't done a lot of just the straight racing, so we'll see.
3, 2, 1, go! Plasma! Wheel! Steel ball!
This'll work. Rip to the AI I'm competing against that's got all of 8 points right now.
3, 2, 1, time!
Noom. Away he goes. I'll take any of these, so sword is fine.
Sword!
First. Defeat Scarpy, the true final boss, even though it's not actually.
3, 2, 1, go! Sword!
I'd like to keep sword, actually. That would be why.
Excellent!
Top speed. Oh, I never noticed that as he, like, drove away, like, one of the little apples moved. The one in the bottom right moved. Never noticed that. I don't really need glide, but I will take the extra point, sure. I'm curious to see if it'll give us anything in addition to doing the challenge board completely. I don't remember in the original game if you got anything like per challenge board for completing a challenge board.
Freeze!
Just love that music for the candy power. It fits candy so well. Just hyper and energetic and upbeat. Get lapped, nerd! That was Cappy. Well, rip. Offense? Not. Defeat more foes than anyone else.
Three, two, one, go!
I don't want drill. Yeah, fire. There it is. I just saw it.
Fire! 5, 4,
Anything impressive here.
1, time!
21, lucky number. Very nice. And that should take us to the boss. Here we go. For this here... I wish we could check our... Actually, I think we can. So the middle ones that I'm taking. I think left is the highest one, and then middle is the middle path, and right is the lowest, I think. So I haven't taken the right one, or haven't taken the middle path. The middle path on mine was the one that wasn't highlighted, which doesn't really help that much, but it does mean that they're not Just like full
3,
random
2,
at
1,
least.
start!
Ooh, a needle. Thank you. Bye.
Excellent!
Stage clear. Again, rude. There's no need to be going and throwing spikes at a tree that didn't even do anything to you. I know it's normally a boss, but like, if it didn't do anything, just leave it alone. Yeah, no, we'll keep using Shadow, thanks. Alright, so when it gets to the point of choosing, like, the little random things, again, we're looking for the, like, yellow glowy thing.
3, 2, 1, start!
Well, that's a good sign
Excellent.
for the survival that's coming up at some point. I know they'll be a little bit harder in Stage 3, but still. Here we can basically just buy everything you've got. They seem to know that I just want offense and nothing else. Which I appreciate. Makes my job easier.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hello. Three.
Excellent!
Don't worry, I saved him from the bomb. He didn't get hit by it because I sacrificed myself to save him. So I'm such a good guy. I'll take the double top speed. Yeah. It might not be a terrible idea to have turn if I can find some turn.
3, 2, 1, go!
Excuse me. Yeah, there was no way to avoid that one, unfortunately. There we go. Knuckles was trying to pick a fight with me, and now he's not going to get across the line at all. I'll learn him. Have that on screen here just to accentuate the fact that he could have at least made it to the end. Yeah, I probably should try to go after at least a few turns if I can find any. Because if it's just top speed and offense and I can't turn, that's not going to be very useful. Yeah, I'll take the treasure chest. It might have an offense in there anyway. I don't know. Oh, just wait. Well, can't win them all, I guess. I gotta say, I'm very glad that you don't have to literally do every challenge on every stage in order to get the true ending. That would be rough. If you could, like, freely go to any world once you unlocked it, it wouldn't be that bad, but the fact you would have to keep playing through the entire thing would be not the greatest. Or you're just intentionally taking losses so that you can go back and do the challenge, like, each challenge over again. What'll do? Okay, so just him. Got it. Alright, thanks. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Tell me more. Tell me more. Thanks. There we go. Got him.
Excellent.
Of these, I guess defense. Yeah, this one right here, this is what we're looking for. Offense and glide. I don't have a lot of glide, so I'm not sure how this fight against Dynablade's gonna go, but we'll find out, I guess. Thank goodness you don't have to hit him in the head anymore. It probably does more damage to like hit him in the head or like the crest on him, but oh well. Of course, could also make it easy like that too.
Excellent.
That works. Defeat the mysterious bird. Well, it is almost Thanksgiving. He'd have to be defeated sooner or later. When it comes to the turkey versus ham debate, I kind of like both. I feel like ham is usually done more effectively, because if you make a turkey wrong and it's dry, then it's just like, oh, this needs some sort of sauce or something to salvage it. But flavor-wise, I like them both. And then the eternal struggle of white versus dark meat. I'm kind of good on either personally. I'm not too picky. Got him on the rebound.
Excellent.
Since we're in rest area 3, I think I'll go pull my food out of the oven because it should be good by this point. Turn is definitely what I'll be taking, but I'll be right back. So I'll just leave you to have Kirby stare at this, wondering where his life went to get him to this position. Alright, I'm back, and now we will not have any further interruptions of me messing up and about, though I do need to turn my oven off, but I can do that whenever we're in a pause menu. Bomb, coins, or sorry, that's steel ball, that's not bomb. I'll take steel ball, I guess.
Steel ball.
And then I guess we'll take offense again, sure. Yeah, provided that this upcoming world actually does have enough rivals to defeat, I'm feeling pretty confident.
Start. Excellent.
Hit him with a drive-by. Very nice. There we go. Simple as. Here, we'll just take everything, really. I'll take Mike. See how the boss can handle microphone. What are we doing, my man? Defeat Rocky for a weight and 2 charges in a stadium. Well, we're gonna get a lot of points right at the beginning, so... Well, maybe not a lot. There's not that many enemies here. I would actually just did want me to defeat him. Well, still very easy. Mike just meant that nobody could take any copy abilities, basically. Because they were all destroyed immediately. Alright, off to a new stage. If there was, like, player cards given for clearing each of these stages, I absolutely would go through all of them. Because, like I said multiple times, I love how all the backgrounds on the cards look. They all look beautiful. Alright, so we're looking for a survival mission now. And it does not appear to be any of these. I'll take Boost, I think, because I haven't been going after Boost, so... I feel like I'm okay on the other ones for where we are.
3, 2, 1, start!
What do we got?
Steel ball!
I don't know if Steel Ball's really gonna help, but okay. I'm not doing that jumping, by the way. I don't know if it's supposed to be doing that by itself or not. Only 15 seconds left. Not gonna need them.
Finish!
If it comes up now, special would be good. Let's see if it's not here. Yeah. Get multiple things out of it. Special should make it theoretically decently easy, and 2 rewards instead of 1, so sure, we'll do this. Oh, they're big, or we're tiny, one of the two. Excuse me. Hey, don't be attacking me. Yep. Gonna have to do it.
You did it!
The good news is, by doing that, I've basically assured that the next one will be survival. Sure, we'll take defense. I wonder in the battle of defense versus health, which is better. I don't know if these, like, sort of top off, like, once you hit a certain threshold, they stop giving you as much of an increase. I will take the explosion and take both of these, sure. I think that's worth it, personally. There it is, survival. Alright. Yeah, they did say it was against Magolor, and that is Magolor, so... Info thus far is correct. So we're, yeah, and there are enough. Okay, so we need to defeat 5 of these, and I guess technically also survive, but primarily the big thing is defeating 5.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now that's defeat 5.
5, 4.
I think that's just all of them dead,
Excellent.
so... Yeah, the game thankfully realized there was no need to continue if it was impossible to die. Ooh, that's a pretty theme.
You did it!
Yeah, I did.
Congratulations!
Anything for that? Oh, you do get something for it. You get another license card. That's really cool. I actually like that it shows all the characters. Now I'm curious to see what all the other ones are. There we go. That is a completed board. Completed your first checklist page. Yep. 1 down and 4 more to go. I do think from here, though, we will save. As I've been doing story mode a lot, and I'm very sure there is no reason you guys want to continue to watch me to do it with no rewards on the line. So, let's back out of there. Maybe take a look at anything we could potentially buy as well. Yeah, because for whatever reason, we don't have all the machines available to customize here. We're missing 3, it looks like. No, 4. So I'll continue to work on that. Let me go to achievements list here. Nope, not my machine. Checklist. Yeah, I am kind of leaning towards doing a little bit of racing. Not like the entire time, but... Yeah, ride wave flow waters. Defeat an enemy Scarfy without making it mad. We could do that. I'll just kind of go with ones I see of like, oh yeah, that's totally doable. All you have to do is just spin attack into it. Wave flow waters. We'll pick some offense-based stuff here.
Knuckle Joe. Shadow Star.
Also the upside to doing the story mode early is I get more options for my vehicles.
Launch.
I might try to KO every rider. I'm sure there's probably something for it.
3, 2, 1, start.
Not seeing any yet. There's one. There we go. Defeat an enemy Scarf without making it mad. Probably could have gotten him there if we hadn't gone to an automated section. Yeah, I'm intentionally not trying to win this one in case that's obvious. Trying to... No, I didn't want this. Get enemy with the cutter copy. Oh, so I get it on the return, get it on the rebound. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this guy or not. Yeah, I don't think I could, maybe? I know there's a setting that also just, like, does not give machines health, so it might have just literally not been possible. I feel like he would have at least had his machine show some kind of wear and tear by that point. Another color for Scarfy, that's cool. Machine passage, defeat 3 enemies at the same time with a single attack. Could probably do that. Have to find it. This is the other problem we might run into, though, is, as you can see, we don't have all the stages unlocked. So I need to look for other ones that I can do. Win a total of 15 times. Well, that's easy enough. You just keep playing. Win with the course rider machine selection set to random. We can do that.
Air ride. Air ride.
I just need to know how to set it to random. Yep, there we go. Random. No, I didn't want to do that. How do I pick randomly? Yep. I like how that looks too, just a little unknown thing. And I think that's it. Course Rider Machine. That'll work. We'll see what we get and how it goes. Scarfy on the Paper Star. Alright.
3, 2, 1, start!
I probably also should have realized that the health is set to infinite because I have no health bar. So if I don't have any health bar, why should anybody else? There we go. I have no idea which of those pathways is the quote-unquote better choice. Gotta love my neighbor screaming at random people for making the horrible, horrible decision to walk by his apartment. Which, by the way, is also, like, right next to the stairs, so literally people have to. steady here.
Plasma.
I don't really need plasma. It was more just to kill him to get the extra little boost. Nice.
Finish.
Thanks for that horrifying imagery there for a split second. Alright, another King DDD. We've got like 4 costumes for him, 4 ult costumes for him at this point. Alright, so win 15 times. Hit an enemy at least 110 yards away with a level 5 plasma. We'll kind of just do that one as it goes. Steam Gust Forge. Finish within 2 minutes and 50 seconds with Transform Star. We might be able to do that. Do we have Steam Gust 4? Yeah, we do. We have this one. There's the Transform Star. Switch my character, though. I probably want somebody with a decent top speed. Sure.
Taranza.
We'll give Taranza a shot. Not used him at all, so give it a go and see what happens. Alright, so under 2 minutes 50. Doesn't really matter how they play, it just matters how I play.
Three, two, one, start.
I think I'm going to stick to the bike primarily. I think the bike is faster, question mark.
Sword.
Don't quote me on this, though. I don't actually know. If I don't get it on the first try, I'll try it with the glide version and see which one feels better for this. I'm about 25 on the glide part. Once I'm not in an automated section, I'll check and see how the bike does. It does kind of feel like I'm going to be shifting between the two. So the bike's faster, but it's like barely any difference. Probably not good. That's definitely not good. There ain't nobody here to slow down because I'm ahead of them all. Go, go, go. Or you could just get stuck on nothing. Oh, yeah, yeah, great, Yeah, that didn't feel like sabotage at all. Nope, not even a little. Yeah, no, that definitely didn't feel like sabotage. It didn't feel like the game just sabotaged me to stop me from getting that. It does not feel like that. If that had not happened, I easily would have gotten under 250. Nope, not at all. Cool. that gave us Magma Flows and Fantasy Meadows. You have to unlock Fantasy Meadows. That feels weird. But hey, that gives us more options. Alright, so now we're going to do the exact same thing without the help generously provided, I think is the nice way to say it.
DDD.
Actually, let's do an alt costume for him.
DDD.
We'll do Fabulous DDD.
Launch.
Feels like his special will be more useful for this type of thing anyway.
3, 2, 1, start. Fighter.
Boost is not great, though. Alright, if we just do that again, we're good. Oh, nice. Defeat 3 enemies by spitting out stars in a single race.
Needle.
Three pieces of cargo on a single race. Oh, don't do this. No, don't. I know what you're thinking. Don't. Go. Nice.
Finish.
Slick Star, don't care. Got the Bulk Star, definitely don't care. 2 machines I will not be using anytime soon. Checker Knights defend. Ooh, finish that defeating any enemies. I don't think we have Checker Knights unlocked though, so I'm gonna wait on that one. Okay, let's go back over here. That was Plasma. Make another Rider Sleepy. How do you do that? Not really sure. Gain the UFO copy ability while behind, then win. I feel like that's pretty doable. Let's go back to this one, because I know we saw it on here. And then just grab whoever I want.
Knuckle Joe. Shadow Star.
And then just play really badly for the first X amount of time, and then come back and win.
Launch.
Also just saw finish without missing any perfect landings. Might be able to do that.
3, 2, 1, start.
Let's give him a bit of time here.
Plasma.
You never know, it might do something. That's probably a specific state, like Galaxy Belt would probably be a good one for that plasma thing. I did see UFO. Yeah, okay, cool, we picked it up. I didn't realize it.
Final lap.
I don't think we have to win, like, while using it or anything. This has very, like, Mario Galaxy Loop-de-Loop and Loop-de-Swoop Galaxy vibes to it. I do want to get back to that at some point. It's just, like, I've really been wanting to play Air Riders a ton. Maybe we'll do a double feature. We'll do Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 tomorrow, and then also more of this. We'll kind of see how my day goes.
Cutter.
Well, those two are perfect landings. I don't know about the rest of them.
Finish.
Let's see if that UFO one counted or not. Nice, got them both. That one's a mystery. We don't have DeRoach unlocked, so I can't do that one. Finish without attacking anybody. We could probably do that. I just need to play as Kirby. And pick a stage that's pretty short and easy. Do that.
Kirby.
Since everybody else has that sort of auto attack thing. Well, maybe not everybody, but like Meta Knight, DDD, fair few characters do. Knuckle Joe.
Three, two, one, start.
Hopefully, like, physically crashing into them, like, where you just hit your car with theirs doesn't count. Like that. I would love to, but I can't.
Final lap.
There we go. I don't think I attacked anyone. Though I don't know if that counts only other riders or also enemies. If it counts enemies, I might be in trouble. I didn't get that, but I got a lot of other ones. Finished out using special. Stay close to the ground for 3 consecutive seconds. Don't remember what the other one was. Curious what that is. Get mad 2 times in a single race. That's just to use your special, I think. Did I actually do it? And I just... Oh, no, there it is. Finish without attacking anyone. Could we, like, lower the number of opponents? Yeah, just make it, like, 2 people. No, we don't need 99 laps. I think we'll be okay. Oh, swap relay. That's kind of cool. Take damage to slow you down, but not into match. Oh, okay. So, yeah, then anti-reverse. It might get mad at me for this, because I know a lot of games that would have an achievement list on something like this. Unless it tells you to use custom rules, you're not allowed to use custom rules to unlock things like that, but it might allow it, so we'll see. This basically just is going to mean less junk on the road for me to deal with.
Final lap.
Wish they had the glide star, because why wouldn't they? Give them, like, the slick star. Give them something crappy that they wouldn't be able to use. Well, we still got it, though. Didn't have to win, so that's good. Win without boosting on Fantasy Meadows? We could probably do that.
Knuckle Joe.
I can still just kick the absolute tar out of them. That part's fine, so we're good there.
Launch. 3, 2, 1, start.
Wait. That might count. Try it again.
3, 2, 1, start. Final lap.
I also don't know if those are going to count either. I don't actually know who won that. Oh, I did win. Okay. That must have been really close. Yeah, it was. Okay, some alternate music for... I'd actually be curious to hear that. Oh, I was going to say, could we hear it right here? But, okay. I'm talking floating rock just for the cave. Well, let's stick with this row. Airtopia finished without missing any perfect landings. Alright, we can do that. It's easier to figure out which tracks are new versus older, because if I don't recognize the name, that probably means that I have not done that course a million times, meaning it's new. I don't know if that one was or not, but I didn't stay on the ground long enough to find out. Okay. It looked like I got shoved to the side because I hit the corner of the ring instead of actually going through it. That was weird. Alright, there's only one jump I'm not certain on. The rest, I'm very sure I got a perfect landing. If I hit the lip of that ramp, it might not have counted because obviously it would go up, so we'll see. Nope, we got it. There's the chariot. For finishing within 3 minutes. Defeat a total of 10 enemies with Ultra Sword Special. Have I not already gotten some of those? Alright, let's race a bit with that, I guess. Let's go with Celestial Valley, I guess. Kirby. We'll do like 5 laps and 4 other riders. Actually, need to check. Well, no, because that's 4 total. That's 4 total. I was gonna say, is that 4 opponents or 4 including me? But yeah, the 2 included me, so. I'm going to assume it means enemies and not, I mean, you could do it against rivals, sure, but... I remember watching so many people fall off this bridge here and retire as a result. Kill them all! There's probably one for hitting that copy ability thing right there. That wasn't the thing I had mentioned earlier. It's like, oh, you need to land on top of this thing, but... wait till we get closer to the end, because there was a bunch of enemies there. I'm going to assume that they've reset. Oh, I lost my special because I didn't use it. Ah. That is a bit of a shame. It has a timer. Well, it looks like they're not here anymore anyway, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I couldn't do it that time.
Sword.
Okay, surely I got at least a few there. little surprised I haven't hit any at that point, though. That doesn't feel quite right. I don't know, man. Alright. I don't know if all the enemies were defeated there by the other racers, or what was going on.
Final lap. Plasma.
I'm keeping an eye on it. Use it at the last second here. Yeah, there was nobody around, so there was no one to get that. If only I'd gotten it here. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of enemies here. It looks like they just alternate. Every even lap, or every odd lap, rather, they're here.
Finish.
I'm not really sure, but we'll see if we actually did get some kills with Ultra Sword, because there should be at least a few. It didn't say you had to get them all in one race. Let's check and see. Can't. 4 out of 10. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to go that far back. We didn't have to do it on in particular on that level though, so I think I'm gonna switch to an easier level where I can see things ahead of me. So we'll go back to Fantasy Meadows here. I'm gonna do more than 5 laps though. Let's go with 10. Because this is a much shorter track, so... I think that should be okay. I probably should have taken the amount of riders down. The real problem is they might end up defeating a bunch of the enemies so that there's just nothing around.
3, 2, 1, start.
How dare you pick the Slick Star Meta Knight? More self-respect than that. I probably will do one race where I just set the lap to 99 here and turn damage on, and then put max riders and just defeat all the riders, because I'm almost certain that's going to be one of the challenges, is have max amount of riders and then defeat them all rather than finishing the race and just win by default. There we go. There's 10 enemies beaten. Now all we gotta do is just finish the race. Which we may as well go ahead and win, since win 15 races is on here. I don't know if the alt music is playing or not, but the music that is playing is the intro from the original Kirby, right? So they were doing the "Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions" part of the song there. I could hear it. And I captured 3 enemies at the same time. Nice. Wasn't even trying to do that. See what I mean about, like, way faster, though, in terms of how many laps? We're already on lap 6. And about halfway through it as well. Needle, why not? Beat up a couple more, why not? I don't know how insane the rubber banding is in this game. It feels like it's pretty insane, like both for and against you if you're behind. But I wonder if lapping somebody is an achievement on here. If the rubber banding's not impossibly hard, then yeah, you could just like play this one on 99 and set the CPU level to low, and you'd probably get it pretty quickly. For a minute, that was an opponent. I was like, I didn't see anybody near me on the map. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, we got at least 2. I'll probably do air ride, or like the racing mode, until the half hour, and then we'll switch over to city trial. Also, I got some gummies for that. I don't know what I need those for, but okay. Other than that creepy thing that we found of like just having them in a pile and squishing them around, which was really weird. Yeah, I also could do this one and just get the special twice. Finish the wheelie scooter without falling off the cliff! Wow, they don't have any faith in people that use that, huh? That's rude. Complete a lap after inhaling or capturing 8 enemies. Land on top of the floating route just before the cave. Eat the onigiri from the tea house. Open the hidden door in the ground. Touch the ceiling of the course. Fall off a cliff 2 times in a single race. I guess we could do that. And then what was the other one that was over here? So yeah, we'll do Scarfy and then go back to Celestial Valley. I'll use Pink Scarfy. Alright, so I just need to do the special, and we definitely don't need 10 laps for this. Switch this to 2, and I think 5 should be plenty, honestly. You know what? I'm actually going to bump it down to 4. Yeah, I'm going to bump it down to 4. I was just talking earlier about, remember people falling off the cliff all the time in this one, so I can't imagine it's going to be too terribly hard to do that.
3, 2, 1, start! Plasma!
Yeah, because right here is one spot you can. You used to be able to. Maybe not anymore. Well, there was that other spot earlier, so... There we go. That'll work. There's one. Oh, then they just casually come back on. I'm like, no, that didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't see anything. Surprised there's not one of, like, follow somebody's drafting area for, like, 5 seconds without losing the line. Which would be very difficult. The hard part's not finding the line, it's staying in it. Oh, wait, is the get mad thing not have anything to do with the special? Is it just getting beaten up by things? I'm actually not sure. Off cliff. No, we're cool. That didn't happen. It's fine. It's all good. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw me just completely eat it. I'm gonna wait for Robo DDD, actually. Can't catch him all of a sudden here. A little bit of... Nope, that didn't give me any time to catch up to him. Scarfy's losing it. Oh, there we go. Get mad 2 times in a single race. Okay, so I didn't have to try to get him to, like, crash into me or anything. If I'd known that, I would have been racing very differently this entire time, but that's okay. Murder everything! I'm surprised there's not one for, like, defeat X amount of enemies in X amount of time. Like, within 10 seconds, defeat 10 enemies or something. Who's to say that couldn't be a thing on a different course?
Freeze.
Look at him.
Freeze.
Somehow I don't think he'll be catching up. Call it a hunch. And there we go.
Finish.
Part of me is also curious to be like, oh man, I wonder how much, how many other characters we're going to find just by messing around on this for a little bit of time. So we have that very lovely card that everyone was very happy to see. And then one of Kirby freaking out because he fell off a cliff. Makes sense. Make super spicy curry with your special and eat it yourself. Alright, I suppose we could do that. I have no idea what this one is. Oh, no, wait, that's like the getting the special thing. I just don't know where that one would appear. Let's do the Kawasaki one. Any ults for him? Nope, I don't.
Chef Kawasaki.
I'm definitely going to need more than 4 laps. Let's go with, like, 8. That should do. Robo DDD again. Okay. Or Noir DDD. Sorry, not Robo. Noir. Beating them up, getting those stars. Fire away! Nice, I got the rider on the ground while you're in midair.
Fire.
There's the cool guys don't look at explosions part of the song. I guess you can tell that's the whole, like, cool guys don't look at explosions thing is a mix of, like, it sounds like that's what the music is actually saying. Which is like, cool guys don't look at explosions. But also it's the part of the actual intro where Kirby is, like, just gotten the sword and killed 2 enemies and has passed them and has got, like, his eyes closed and driving away, not looking at anything as the enemies are being defeated. Okay, I feel like that should have counted, but maybe it didn't. Good luck winning a race with a bulk star.
Sword. Final lap. Sword.
Happy birthday, everyone! There we go. I got it there. I don't know what I did differently. I was very clearly running into it the other times I did it, but we got it, so that's the important thing. That might be an alt costume for him, which would be good, since we don't have any alts for him. Oh, so these do exist as well. Use this to check off any blocker you're choosing. I try to not do those. I try my absolute best to not do these, but if we get ones that are just like, it's not even a challenge based, it's just so freaking random that we'd be sitting there for hours waiting for the right pieces to fall into place, then I would probably pass on that. Crystalline fish, I'm debating. Yeah, yeah, let's do one more. We'll do one more and get this one done.
Knuckle Joe.
Do 20 enemies in a single race. We should probably be able to do like 5. That's 4 per lap. That seems completely reasonable.
Launch.
Unless it just decides to not spawn any enemies at all for whatever reason. This shouldn't be that hard.
3, 2, 1, start.
Or DVB could just kill them all. Dude, come on, you've gotten like all of them. Stop.
Jet.
I think we should be good to just race normally here, and as long as I'm like semi-targeting enemies, we're probably fine. Well, it looks weird to see Knuckle Joe without his, like, crazy spiky hair all over the place. Yeah, go ahead and fly by with your ungodly speed for some reason. You tried to attack a Scarfy, you fool! Or inhale it, rather. Well, he just fell off the map there. Didn't know you could do that on this course, but now I do. I keep trying to spin attack, forgetting that with Knuckle Joe, you can just get near them. That also works. Like that. Look how pretty this area right here looks. Looks like when you cut like a slate out of some sort of gemstone or whatever. There we go. Necessarily have to win at this point, but since we're here, we might as well try. That line is making me want to put something on in the background I haven't watched in a while. Maybe I will do that tonight. Kind of just depends on how busy it is and if people leave me alone while I'm at work. It's still baffling to me of like, oh, you've got relief here for 9 hours. This is 9 hours to like get what you need to get done personally and then get some sleep because you're only getting these 9 hours. That's all you're getting. You're not getting any more. You're only getting 9 hours. And people are like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up till 4 a.m. I know they leave at 6:30, but 2.5 hours is enough. That's enough sleep for like 6 days in a row. Not that hard to follow the guidelines. It's 6 minimum, and even then, honestly, it should probably be 7. And people are like, "Oh no, 6 is enough." They're like, I don't really think that that's true. Not if you're like working a job and you know, like all this other stuff. If you were like in retirement or whatever, and you know, like weren't too terribly old, so you're not at the point where you genuinely need more sleep. If you were lucky enough to retire in like your 30s or whatever. Then you could probably do 6 hours, but like, while you're actually trying to like work in a decently high intensive job, yeah, 6 hours is probably not gonna be enough, and 2 is definitely not gonna be enough. That's just a glorified nap at that point. What do we got? Nice. Ugh, sorry about that. That actually got me kind of motion sick looking at that from behind. I apologize. I did not know that was going to happen. If I'd known it was going to take this little amount of time, I would not have done 5 laps. I would have done like 3. But better to overshoot and still get it rather than not get it at all. Fire here. Mike this time. Steel Ball's like 35, 34, so it is faster. I think it's just pulling the camera back makes it feel like it's not as fast. Yeah, that like swirly effect doesn't happen when you're looking ahead. Okay, yeah, I will avoid doing that in the future. I was just trying to see how far behind he was, or if I could see him, but Yikes. Yeah, that was not good. Like, even I'm still feeling it slightly after doing that. Grab that wheel, question mark. There we go. Wow, wheel and steel ball are the same speed. That's very surprising. To the point of I feel like that's not actually true, and it's not. There, I think. Yeah, I was mostly just trying to get the most amount of enemies I could to get stars. There was no way DDD was going to catch up and actually crash into that. Also, I'm going to wager that probably the new courses, on average, will be longer than the older courses, where Galaxy Belt might be the only exception. That was usually the longest course. Since it's basically just racing with no obstacles, very few ramps, and a few copy abilities, and that was about it. So I didn't mean to inhale that. There we go. If you unlocked anything else for that. Nope, just that one. So it's just the alt thing. It's 39 out of 150, alright. Also, I just realized that it gave us, like, the, oh, you have a free tick box to use on anything. We didn't get any of those in Journey mode, I don't think. I don't think there was a single one, actually. I figured that there would probably be, like, either, well, really both. Like, obviously a set amount in total, but, like, oh, there's 2 in each set. So there's, like, 2 in City Trial, 2 in online mode, etc. But I guess that's not the case. Interesting. Alright, let's go back to City Trials here and see what we can primarily focus on. Let's start at the bottom for this one. Defeat other rhinos a total of 50 times. Nah. Gourmet Race. Eat 5 apples in a single match. I could probably do that one if I focused on Gourmet Race. Activate buttons 50 times in a single match. Bacon Machines. Drag Race 3. So we could try the Beam Gauntlet of try not to get hit and finish within 35 seconds. Finish within 40 seconds without ever leaving the ground. Seems like we need to be doing Drag Race more. Call 3 kinds of machines. Activate a button. Another rider is activated 20 times in a single. I don't think there's enough time to do that. You're 30 or clear with 30 buttons assigned or tuned to your assigned color. Attack a rider, make him drop food. We could do that one. Hop off a machine and swim continuously for 55 yards. And only think of one spot on the map where we can actually swim, though, is the other thing. Yeah, we'll stick with Knuckle Joe. I don't see why not. It's wanting me to do hit 3 riders at once, the Mega Cannon. What if I made this, like... Would it still give 4 events? Because that's going to tell me either one of 2 things. Either one, I can get an auto win, or have a very high chance to get an auto win because we both have to pick the same thing. Or 2, it's going to make sure that AI defaults to whatever I choose. Which would be the normal thing to do so that there's still a competition to be done. Hey, I can actually pick up my Shadow Star this time. That's exciting. Yeah, it's saying swim continuously. I don't know if there's enough... I don't know if the water's deep enough. Oh, no, it is. There it is. I just didn't look it. So we're just going to kind of roam around here. No, I didn't want Thank you, Wingstar. Goodbye, Wingstar. We'll miss you, Wingstar. Don't come back here, Wingstar. A secret room? Oh, no. I'll have to try and go and get that. Yeah, I know, my baby. I know. Oh, so there's the secret room. There we go. Alright, let's roll.
Shadow Star.
As for that secret room... I think there might be one for get every item in the secret room. Sounds like the Huskies are back out. Again, for anybody watching the future, my neighbor's dogs are not Huskies, they just howl like they're Huskies. I've seen them many times. They've tried to attack me through their windows. Ooh, okay. Alright, maybe I should start looking for red boxes and not just the blue ones. Oh, those are falling from the sky. Oh, that's not good. He's got a piece of the Dragoon, but that's okay, because holy moly, there's a lot of them this time. I was expecting, like, 5 or 6, not, like, 20. Alright, could these go away? I'm starting to get a little nervous here. There's a lot going on. Maybe there's one for hitting, like, every copy ability panel as well. Keep searching for red boxes here. Here's one. It's a Dragoon piece, which I don't need. I mean, I'm fine with him not getting the Dragoon. I don't want him to have a legendary machine. That's gonna make it way easier for him to win. A wild legendary machine appears. Oh. Okay, well, I need to get out of here then. Hello? Hello? There we go. Oh, that gave me 2 of the pieces for it? Okay. I was still kind of looking for the Leo because we hadn't gotten that one yet, at least not in City Trial. I kind of wasn't interested in the Hydra. Looks like we're going to end up with 4 pieces that don't have any match. Ability.
Five, four, three, two, one.
That one might have had one, but I guess we'll never know. I could always just up the amount of time, especially with only one other rider. It wouldn't be as bad. Yeah, there's only going to be one other player here. Yeah, that could have been luck-based, because granted, it's 1 in 4 odds for him picking what he did, so maybe. But it is also possible that he might just be fixed to pick up whatever I do. Oh, that was quick. Also, ow. Oh, those Huskies. It's so sad. It's not actually sad. It's very annoying. Oh, he just completely flattened me on that one.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Ah, if that attack had gone through, I probably would have gotten him there. Man, you're turning while you've got that giant ability that was just as awful. Anything besides... No, looks like just stickers. Oh, well. That's a bit of a bummer. But we did get some of the hitting legendary machines since that event actually occurred. So there is one for just doing big battles, so maybe I should do big battle every time it pops up. Okay, so we did the swimming one, right? Defeat a rider's grown big while you're shrunken. Yeah, I was trying to do that one. Didn't know it was an event, but still. So up to 10 different kinds of machines in a single match. I could probably do that one. I'm pretty bad at remembering things, but I could try. That's totally fine. This is just giving me more opportunity to swap to other machines, and also giving me more chance for legendary parts as well. I feel like in a normal setting, though, where you're playing with, like, the typical amount of players, I think 5 minutes is completely a reasonable time, which is something I probably wouldn't say for the original. It's one of the few knocks I think most people would have given to the original City Trial is, I wish you could play for more than 7 minutes. I've played hacked versions that literally all it did was, like, add stuff to City Trial, where one of the things was increasing the timer, and it felt like about 9 minutes was a good amount. But I think 5 for here is a completely acceptable one. Alright, so that's Shadow and Jet. And me punching that thing for no reason. Turbo.
Wheelie Scooter.
There's the Rex Wheelie. The Warp Star, there. Hey. Alright, so we're gonna go up here, and then once we're up here, we're gonna go back down here.
Wheelie Scooter.
It cannot be that hard to switch vehicles. It really can't. Alright, I guess we can't get that one anymore. Could we go? Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Warp Star. Bike.
Wheelie Bike.
We haven't done Wagon Star yet. Oh, it was down. I thought it was up. Oops. It looked like it was pointed up, so I was going up to get it. My mistake.
Wagon Star. Chariot.
Cool thing out with the chariot while we look for something else.
Wheel.
I'll pass on that though, because Wheel's a little bit harder to control. Paper Star down there, I could go and get that. Oh gosh, the bulk star is down there. Alright. Thank you. Could we maybe not do that? Alright, I guess we're just gonna hang here and wait for this to go away.
Bulk Star.
We'll have to keep this one for long.
Paper Star.
And there we go, there's 10 different kinds of machines. If I see Shadow again, I will take it, but for now I'm okay with paper. Trying to attack Grand Wheelie is the best idea on this particular machine. If I was still using Chariot, I'd probably be okay. Swerve Star, that would have been another one if I'd needed it. I think we're okay now. I was trying to take the little platform there, but I guess I can't do that. You can select Beam Gauntlet 1 in the next stadium event. Okay. I wish I could remember what those were. Like, one of them was Don't Get Hit. Yeah, Syrup 110 yards above the... maybe? How am I doing on Glide? I've really... got it a ton. Excuse me? You've got the entire city, basically, to yourself, other than me, and you decide to come to attack me? Freaking rude. Did want that wide. Let's start. Okay. I'm already here. I wonder if maybe the AI, I was going to say, wouldn't show up and then I would just win by default. That might be one, but... I don't know if you could do that on online or not. Maybe with couch co-op you could. I don't know. I assume you could couch co-op with this. But then you could just tell people, like, yeah, don't go after it. There we go. There we go. Aha! Hello. Like I said, I knew there were multiple islands, so welcome to the next hidden island, everyone. Everything by, seeing what else is out here. There's probably one you have to go like an insane distance away. Yeah, here's the glide for 20 seconds consistently. Hide your piece. Also, time to leave. Goodbye. Why am I getting all these things all of a sudden? What is happening?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know where all those extra pieces came from, but okay. Alright. Our options are Beam Gauntlet, High Jump, Target Flight. There might be a record required for High Jump. And I feel like this is a very, very good opportunity to break any record that would be on that challenge board with this particular configuration. Also, I'm going to assume, yes, that they just follow you. $250, 250, 260, 270, not quite 280. Still definitely crushed that, considering they got about 30. So yeah, if there was a record for that one, I'm pretty sure we have just broken it. Or a requirement for the challenge board. Looks like not. There's another checklist one. Turbo Star is now available, which literally no one asked for, but thanks. Get the ult placed at the very top of that. Well, we need the halberd to appear in order for that to happen, but I could do that if it does. Reach the garden in the sky using the Transform Star, then dismount. We do have Transform Star available. If I can find one, I could do that. See, it says power up 4 different machine stats to max level in a single match. I don't know what max level is. I'm curious now. It says every stat except HP maxes out at 18. HP maxes out at 16. So that's probably doable. Yeah, it's probably doable. I think for now I will look for the Transform Star and try to get to the garden in the sky. You can just use the glide at that point. But yeah, that one seems like a doable one. But I mean, I'd be picking up stats for that regardless, so... Let's kick them down to a really low level. This was one of the very few, and I mean, like, I was reaching for looking for, air quote, like, things I didn't like about the original City Trial, was it felt like the AI's difficulty basically did not matter. They were about as effective as they were at level 9 as they were at level 1. It did not make a difference. Alright, so I know which one we need, but in the meantime, obviously... hang on to that and just pick up top speed and glide as much as we can. And then I'll just try to keep my eyes open for Transform Star. Offense, but I'll take it. That's what we're doing anyway. Oh, thank you. Should make it machines power up. Okay, I'll try to do that. Please stop moving around so much, thanks. Also means it's going to force new ones to spawn in, which is also a good reason to do this. I do have my limits, though. I'm not going to destroy my Shadow Star, or any other Shadow Star for my own personal gain. Anything else is pretty much, like, fair game, but, yeah. That's on that, I think. Vampire, but I don't see a transform one anywhere yet. keeping an eye out for it. Can't stop doing quick spins. Yep, can't stop, won't stop. Battlestar, Shadow. Voltstar? I read that as Volstar, and I'm like, yeah, it is a Volstar. Oh no, it is called Vol. Oh. That's a different one from what I thought it said then. He's got a Hydra piece, but that's fine. I don't really care. Rex, another Rex. Two pieces for it. Wow. Would be a shame if I were to pick an arena event that the Hydra's not very good at. Leaving. Yeah, you need to be careful of what stat you choose to max, because top speed, we're not even at max for that yet, and it's still getting a bit out of hand. Shadow, bike, wagon. Is that coming? Oh gosh. That might be a bit of a problem. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're gonna kind of just chill here until I'm forced to move. To go away because it'll drop items. The upside of making the matches longer is you're going to get more events as well. So if you're looking for trying to get more events to occur, this is a good option. Yeah, we're still not at max for top speed technically. Swerve, wing, tank, bolt. Rocket stars. At this point, even if we did find it, it wouldn't matter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time!
Alas. Well, if a drag race is on here, we could definitely win that. I don't really know if any of these are going to be that great. I know we had to eat like 5 apples during a gourmet race, so maybe. I mean, I don't know if this controls well enough anymore since it got kind of out of hand. But if I see an apple now, I can at least be like, oh, hey, I need to get that specifically. And I know gourmet race is not what I typically choose either, so... Nope, saw that down there. Nope, I did. I saw it. I'm still seeing it. Yep, I'm seeing it right now. Yep, I am still seeing it. Uh-huh. Yep, that right there. There we go. I got that one at least. That rider make him drop food. I didn't attack them. They kind of just crashed into me. Through no fault of their own, really.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
123 points. Well, if I need to break 100 for one, then just did that too. You probably got like, what, 35? 31, pretty close. It was a good guess, if nothing else. Just those two. I love the style for that. That's a really cool sticker. Yeah, so again, we'll go for Big Battle if I see it appear. We can keep swapping to vacant machines. A lot of these, you're kind of just waiting for a... Yeah, how do you call a machine? I'm curious. What's going on with my space bar here? Oh, okay, okay. So it's saying basically grab the Dragoon, the Hydra, and I assume the Leo as well. So we'll get that one if we just keep looking for parts. Gotcha. Okay, I could do that one on Oval Circuit. Finish that right on the ground for more than 10 seconds. I could do that if I had a glide one. I'm going to try that one again. Destroy all the coral on the sandy beach. I feel like I did that one and it didn't count. But yeah, we'll try for that one. Start here are some Shadow Stars. It's nice it's nice knowing that the Savages can't take them all this time. Since there's only one other rider and not like 15. You want to pick up some stats first before we destroy all the coral, because that shouldn't take that long. Here's the beach. I don't see any coral on the beach already. Good news, we did it. Boxes contain the same items. That's only not fair if the item is crap. If the items are good, then that's fine. If the item is crap, then that does suck. Offense, okay. Of course, I know it gives you the same item, but it does vary for each box. Like, the green boxes might only have, like, the windshield wipers or whatever. In the first game, it would not matter what color box it was if you got that coming up. It would still give you health or whatever. I'll do another check round again, but I definitely did not see... Ooh, hello. Thank you. Definitely did not see any coral there. I'll still keep an eye out for that transform star if one pops up. Oh, you know what? That might be from destroying items. Maybe that's where I got the, like, huge amount of things earlier, is destroying items might have dropped things and those got sent to me. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know that for sure, but it's possible. Transformation Machines, which does not appear to have anything I'm too terribly interested in, so I think I will give those a miss. That's your chance to swap. Yeah, I don't want to, so I'm not going to. I wonder if certain sets of objects only spawn, like, for each round, and the coral just didn't spawn this round. I think Meta Knight started down there, but I highly doubt he destroyed every piece of coral just by pure chance. It's possible, but it's very unlikely. Go around and destroy all the trees, but I already did this, so... These vary on seasons, right? Because I mentioned, like, oh, the forest can look different depending on the season it gives. So it might just be it's quote-unquote the wrong season for coral. So let's start. End reception. Over there. Gotcha. I'll pass on that Slick Star, thanks. He joined anyway. Lame. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't. I wonder if I left the area alone and then, like, only joined at the last second, if then maybe he would, not make it. Maybe he only goes for it when you go for it. Nice. That was close, though. Book star. At this point, I'm just trying to see if I can get the transform star to spawn in. Well, we're good on health and offense if I wanted to do a, like, melee or something. It's a giant building. Was this here earlier? Maybe this is another one that depends on the quote-unquote seasons. Maybe the islands. I mean, even if I saw the transform now, it's too late to do anything about it.
5, 4,
No!
3, 2, 1. Time.
That was actually probably a bad idea. There might have been one for ending with having sleep active. Oh well.
Stadium.
There was one for Drag Race. I think it was one of, like, not gliding at all. Is there any chance I could pause and check?
3, 2, 1, go!
Straight too far from Skyri's edges get struck by lightning? Is that something that can happen? Try to avoid gliding if at all possible. Which that might be a different drag racing, as there are no places with which to glide here. If there was one for hitting every boost panel, I did that. There's probably not, though. There's probably one for getting first without hitting any boost panels. Yeah, no, nothing. So you could go too far and get struck by lightning, huh? Alright, you got me curious now. We're gonna have to do that. Like, I figured it could make you fall out of existence, but, like, getting struck by lightning's pretty funny. I guess this also means, too, I didn't even think about it, is one of the extra islands could entirely be underneath this one instead of above it. It just says it's a floating island. It doesn't say it's above. So that also could be an option. Give that a little peek. First, I want this top speed. Paper, bike, and an enemy. A lot of stuff's already disappearing off the map here. A regular warp star, that's not a bad option if I can't find anything else. Boxes are tiny. Wait. There it is. There's the transform star. No, don't run away from me. Don't run away. Alright.
Transform star.
Cool. Are these easier to destroy since they're tiny? No, I think they're the same. Looks like they get more stuff, though. Yet. Oh, I'm also on the bike version. That's probably why I didn't glide very far. Right, because I did the spin to attack these. Oh, hey, the coral's here now. I can destroy this too. Now, all of a sudden, everything I was trying to do is suddenly showing up. Imagine falling through rings in the sky. Yeah, I will imagine that. I will do that for you. Yeah, I just destroy all the coral. Perfect. That one's gone. Ooh, here we go. Oh, so they can show up in, like, the special ones, too. I guess that's not too terribly surprising, but still. That's good to know. I'm used to them only ever being in the red boxes. Can't stop, won't stop. Wonder if this is transforming and untransforming the, Oh gosh, no, not the energy tanks! Not the energy tanks! Have mercy! Please have mercy! There's the fly at least X amount while the energy tanks are going insane. Okay, the energy tanks have stopped going insane. Thank you. That's like one of the worst events, because basically nobody can control anything, so like, it's one of the few times you could genuinely break somebody else's machine completely by accident. And you would probably not be blamed for it, because it's like, yeah, literally no one could control anything. You had no idea where you even were, so... Okay, that's weird. It said to dismount, and I didn't, but it gave it to me anyway. Okay, now what was this about, like, just getting struck by lightning by going too far away? I don't think I got struck by lightning. I don't think I was able to go far enough. Maybe we'll try it again if we can get more glide and top speed and some other stuff. Oh, man, here... Nope. Come on. Nope, I want that glide. There we go. I kind of wait for the 30-second mark, and then I'll try for the struck by lightning thing again. To the top of this thing. Nope, not gonna be able to do it. Yep, can't go off the map that way.
3, 2, 1.
30 seconds was not enough time to be able to get up there. And I only managed to max out 2 of those.
Stadium.
There's one for not taking damage during Beam Gauntlet, but it's gonna be pure luck, let's be honest. There's no control left on this vehicle. It's much too insane at this point.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yep, see, we already took damage. It would be pure luck and nothing else. Like, HP is so high, it doesn't even matter. I was holding the controller, but my hand wasn't even on the analog stick. Oh, there was finish within 45 seconds, though. No new riders or anything. Oh, well. Yeah, I could try to hunt for the legendary machine parts, I guess. And try to hunt for Leo. Experience all field events. There's still 4 more we haven't seen. Fog is one of them. 80 points of Bulk Star. Get a perfect score of 200 points. Get to 1,000 points. I need to target flight more, which I'm okay with. Well, it's 30 points without copying any enemy abilities. That doesn't seem too hard. Win without being defeated at all. Hit 2 riders with... That has to be a dust-up derby, though. Land a successful attack on Dynablade's head. That's a high jump one. Struck by lightning. Yeah, we could try for that one. I think I might try to go for the legendary machine parts, though. Touch down all the floating islands that appear. think this won't be hunting for... I think we'll hunt for legendary machine parts this time. I think I will specifically try to focus the red boxes looking for those. Ooh, there's a Shadow Star down there.
3, 2, 1, start!
Get there. This should work. No, don't damage my baby.
Shadow Star.
There we go. There's a red box that must have appeared right after I left. Machine's getting in the parking lot. I don't need that anymore, but thanks. Cutter. Now we're just gonna look for power-ups and red boxes. Red one, there's a blue one. Let's grab the blue one first.
Fire!
It's like a lot of machines just flew away. There we go.
Needle!
Check the pirate ship. I got a feeling there might be something in there. There's a blue one over here. Just a health. Okay. Draco, huh? We could quite literally take a crack at him. Might help if he wasn't on top of the boost panel, though. There we go. Final blow on Krakow. Nice. Still looking for boxes. Let's say maybe check the garage.
Sword!
Blue one in here. Don't know what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. Oh, that's why. I was like, why did I just lose some stats? Because the CPU crashed into me. And then subsequently got himself knocked out. Which could have been avoided if he had just, you know, left me alone. There's probably one for destroying all of these. maybe not. Can we go down there, please? Please? Thank you. This appears to be a good place to go later in the game when you've got...
Gigantus.
Oh, you can get Gigantus as well. I forgot about that. More boxes. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, that's great. I want to go here instead. Thanks. I didn't really care about the attack items. I was trying to get max stats and a bunch of different things. Health. Yeah, I think I'm close to doing that. Oh, I need items to appear now. You can't just decide, no, we're not going to be doing that anymore. Get up. There you go. Oh, I don't know if I actually did that. So what was it? 18, 18, 18, 18. Yeah, I think I got enough. I don't remember how many stats it said, so, oh, I don't have it up anymore. I think it said 16 for health and 18 for everything else. So health, defense, boost, and top speed are all there. I don't remember if it was 4 or 5 or 6, unfortunately. There was one about getting specifically 70 points in target flight. But I haven't been doing versus boss at all, and I've actually got a pretty good machine here in terms of its stats. So this would be a good opportunity to try and take Robo DDD out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hopefully using something better than Wheel. Okay, I guess we're just gonna throw that over there.
Plasma.
Did basically nothing. Come on, turn around. Oh, you put me on the wrong thing. That's why. Yeah, all of a sudden now I can control it better. It defaulted to the wrong one. UFO. No, I had to try. I was running low on time. I'm pretty sure that the other AI that was with me got knocked out way, way before I did. Yeah, he totally did. He barely did anything. The one time I actually could have used, like, if there had been maybe 2 more AI, if they had just done a tiny bit more damage, I might have been able to win that. But nope, no dice. Oh well. Alright, that is going to have to do it for me, because I've got to run an errand before work, and then obviously have work itself. But I am going to try to get all these archived tonight, so hopefully that will be done. Personal best. Let's take a look. Oh, so it's got it for each star. That's kind of cool. It's even got some of like, oh, it hides the legendaries unless you've used them. So like Air Glider doesn't have any, and then all of a sudden at the bottom Dragoon is there. What a surprise! The Dragoon did better than the Wing Star or the Warp Star, or the Paper Star. Who would have possibly seen that coming? Answered, like, anybody who's played this at all, probably. For Gourmet Race. So yeah, this can actually show you which ones you have and have not done. That's actually really helpful. So you could list these down and be like, okay, these are all the ones I need to do. Hopefully I will remember to do that, because that would be handy. Before we go, though, let's see what we can buy. Do we have all the hats? This is the most important thing. I think we have all the hats, at least that have been currently unlocked, so that's good. That's the most important thing. Alright, let's buy all of... Well, we can't buy all of them, but we can at least get some of these. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Battle Chariot. Looks like I've got everything else, though. Can you, like, sell? If you've got multiple? I don't need multiple bulk stars. Machine parts. I could, like, buy a bunch of these. How do I... There we go. Yeah, don't save, just want to buy the patterns. We'll slowly work our way through it. You're now running Formula Star and Wheelie Scooter. I'm guessing those are for, like, free ride or something? Because, I mean, I already can get them in, not Stadium. I can already get them in City Trial. It's probably for something else. Maybe for Air Ride. I'm just curious now. I'm not actually going to go into a race. No, this looks like the same set. I'm pretty sure I already had Wheelie Scooter on here anyway. Oh well, it's got them for something. It might just mean to, like, be able to free customize them or something. Still, I'm decently confident, or decently happy with that progress. We're done with one board. We're about not quite halfway on City Trial. We actually did a decent chunk on Free Race, and I do want to do more Free Race. I feel like Free Race is easier to complete the board for than City Trial because it's less random than City Trial. So we'll do this a little bit here and there as well. But yeah, for now I gotta get going. So theoretically, I will see you all tomorrow. I don't have work. I'm gonna double check that. And if they call me in, well, too bad they already did it twice on my 3 days off. So they really don't need to do it again. Oh, Teams is messing up. Oh, there it goes. I'm really hoping that that gif of somebody placing a call is not them trying to call people in, but they can't call me in tonight because I'm already working tonight, so by virtue of you can't have me in 2 places at once, no matter how much you wish you could, they won't be able to do it tonight. So yeah, on tonight, off tomorrow, work schedule-wise, though my manager is the one that's in my normal station, so hopefully he will not be like, yeah, sorry, I can't make it in, you're gonna have to come in. I know you're already working 5 days this week, which means you're on overtime because you work 9-hour shifts. But yeah, if you could work a 54-hour work week, that'd be great. Literally, no one asked for ever, but okay. Yeah, 2 of them are having to do over 50 hours, probably because they keep calling in sick over and over again. So yeah, we might do some of this tomorrow. Might do some Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. But I am going to get these archived, provided the internet holds tonight. So cool. I will see you all in the next one, which is hopefully tomorrow. Take care, y'all.
Jetstar!